Today we're going to be trying some of the finest chips from the state of Louisiana. And they best deliver. I'm going to be putting the gree-gree on them. Hello food freaks and welcome to That's Rank. For years now, I've heard talk of Zapp's chips, but I've never had the pleasure simply because I haven't come across them anywhere. So imagine my surprise when I saw them on the shelves at Walmart in upstate New York of all places. Zapp's is moving on up in the world. Now I'm pretty excited to lay into these. I grabbed every single flavor that I came across, so today we will be trying Hotter and Hot Jalapeno, Evil Eye, Spicy Cajun Crawtators, and Voodoo. Laissez les bon temps rouler. I figure I'd start with these ones because these were the only flavor that I was able to identify by the name on the bag, unless the Crawtators are literally crawfish flavored. No need to rule anything out. Of course, maybe we eat those by pinching the head and sucking out the juice, and that might be fun later on. Stick around and find out if I'm right. First though, these jalapeno ones, and I won't lie, I was a little bit sad that I didn't come across the Cajun dill gator taters because those sounded fun to me. Though, frankly, the entire company's fun. All the names are great, except for Evil Eye. I get enough of that from my wife every time I make a dad joke. Okay, the smell coming off these is super strong. My breathing passages are already, wide open and alive. If you've got a cold, just dunk your head inside one of these bags. It's probably more effective than Vicks Vapo Rub. And it's a lot less likely to mat into your chest hair, speaking from experience, of course. On the Vapo Rub, not the chips. Okay, and there's one of the chips for you. It's got that nice, curled, kettle-cooked look. Aren't foldy chips just the best? You get double the crunch without double the chip. It's like one of those mega stuffed Oreo cookies, but without all the extra calories. Oh. I dig that flavor. I haven't had a lot of jalapeno chips, admittedly. I don't think that there's too many of them on the market. The only ones that come to mind right now are the ones from Mrs. Vicky's. I love jalapenos, but in the right place for jalapenos. I don't know the potato chips are the right place. I feel like it's got limited overall upside on a chip, but this one right here is really well done. I'm gonna go B tier on these chips because I could see buying these again, but it would be really dependent on a specific craving for jalapenos. They're tasty though, and because they've got some heat to them, it would keep me from eating the entire bag in a single shot, which in my case is a plus. So, not a bad start today. Evil Eye. What in God's name is going on here? Oh, hang on, there's a description on the back of these, so let's see if we can get any clues in terms of what's in this bag. Beware of the Evil Eye. The famous New Orleans voodoo queen, Marie Laveau, was rumored to have one. In this spirit, Zapp's Evil Eye kettle-style potato chips are subtle with mild heat, yet bursting with flavor. Experience the essence of New Orleans with Zapp's Evil Eye. Try, if you dare. Okay, so the expectations are that it's a mild heat with a burst. A flavor, that is, not like a zits, I hope, unless these are legitimate eyeballs, then anything's in play. Oh, wow. Interesting color on these ones right here. Check that out. What a fantastic red hue. Like the beads at Mardi Gras or the blood of my enemies. Actually, I don't really have enemies, at least to the best of my knowledge, but hey, if you'd like to battle, comment below. Oh, that's fascinating. Really garlicky, lots of vinegar, almost like the Canadian ketchup chips, but not quite. Oh, by the way, I probably should have mentioned tomato. That is the first flavor that I'm getting off these, but I'm just excited over vinegar, I guess. I basically lose all sight of everything else when I taste vinegar. These are sort of like a distant cousin to Miss Vicky's spicy ketchup chips. I feel like I've reviewed those before, maybe? You can tell I've done a lot of videos at this stage because I'm starting to forget what I've reviewed and what I haven't reviewed. These have more heat than those do. My taste buds are definitely awake right now. A tier for these ones right here. I would actively and happily grab a bag of these again. They're right on the edge of the S tier for me, and maybe on a different day I could be swayed to put them there, but I can't decide right now if I'm being balanced with my review or harsh, but these are ultimately some special chips, and I'm a pretty big fan. All right, time to find out if we got us a big old bag of crawdaddies. Nope, I wasn't met with the overwhelming stink of rotting sea cockroaches, which for me is a bit of a letdown. That could have been fun. Okay, let me get this up close so maybe you can see the seasoning. They are very heavily seasoned, but it's a little bit hard to see because it's roughly the same color as the chip. But I can feel it, I can see it, and I can also smell it. It's another strong chip in this lineup. Woo! That is spicy, y'all. So let's be clear. There's nothing fishy going on with these chips. I think, though, what they did is they probably just grabbed all the spices that go into a crawfish boil. Sort of like those old bay chips that you can find in Maryland. They never taste like crab, just the spice that seasons the crab. There's definitely cayenne on here. No question about that. Complemented by some garlic, I think, some onion, and probably some other stuff as well. It's a really, really fun blend and super tasty. I'm gonna go A tier for these, which is a bit of a surprise because it is extremely unusual for me to unilaterally like everything from a brand across the board. But unless the impending Voodoo chips are an epic flop, these guys are delivering quality goods every single time out. So great job so far, Zapps. Our final chip is once again a bag of mysteries, so we'll turn to the description to see if we can figure it out. And it reads, our New Orleans kettle-style chips are cooked to perfection and combined with premium ingredients. This special recipe results in a crunchier, tastier, and unique potato chip experience, which we hope you will prefer. We thank you for trying our product. Enjoy and laissez les bon temps rouler. Well, now that doesn't tell me a goddamn thing, does it? Well, I'm being punched in the face by vinegar smell right now, but it almost looks like a plain chip or a sort of barbecue chip in color. It's got a little bit of orange seasoning on it, but nothing that's clearly defining to me what this chip is. You know what smells a little bit like, though, is a Ruffles all-dressed chip. So let's find out if I'm right. Oh. Okay. So I'm right, but I'm not right. Well, not right. I'm great. Thanks for asking. I hope you are too. These are definitely all dressed, but they're different from the Ruffles ones because these have a little bit of heat to them. I feel like what they might have done is thrown in a little bit of their jalapeno seasoning, but unlike the jalapeno chips, this one's been balanced with vinegar and barbecue and whatever the hell else they threw on this thing, and now everything's working in tandem and it's really appreciated. And you guys know I love an all-dressed chip. It's part of being Canadian. It's on the citizenship test. You've got your poutine, beaver tails, and all-dressed chips. It's just the rules. You don't even have to know where Yellowknife is. Most of us don't. Honestly, these are some of the very best chips I've had in my entire life, bar none. These are S tier, my friends. These are in some rarefied air right now. I genuinely don't let too many chips into the S tier. I don't want to water it down, but not only do these belong, these might be a top 5 chip on the market altogether. They're absolutely incredible. They're hitting every component of salty and spicy and vinegary. Is vinegar a taste bud? Because I'm pretty sure I have that one. Absolute home run of an episode today. Top tier snacking through and through. So Zapps, thank you for existing. Just knowing that you're here is great news for me, and while you'll never be a permanent addition inside of my pantry, it's only because I can't find you very easily, and it's not because I don't want to. Unless, of course, you want to start sponsoring That's Rank, in which case I will happily accept payment in Voodoo chips. Guys, give me a call. Let's chat.